Streaming services are nothing new to us. We know them, we grew up with them. However, there is a small debate between which is better, Spotify or Apple Music. Now, I am a person who uses both Spotify and Apple Music. These two platforms are like the best when it comes to streaming services, so I'm going to compare the both of them today. I'm going to be talking about three main parts in this video. The first one is the UI, which is the user interface. The second one is the unique theme attached to that platform, and the third one is the music quality. When it comes to the UI that you use in iPhones or maybe even on Androids, I would say that the Apple Music UI is better. It's more simpler than the Spotify UI. However, when it comes to the desktop or the laptop that you may use to stream your music, Spotify is easily better when it comes to the UI. I have experienced this firsthand because I use my phone to stream my music when I'm on the go, and then I use my laptop, my Mac, to stream music when I'm studying. And let me tell you, it's incredibly hard to stream music on Apple Music when I'm using the Mac. That may be a bit ironic, but that is the reality. The thing about Apple, or what Steve Jobs preached, is their software and their hardware have to be intuitive. In other words, if you think that this will happen, if you click this, then there's a high chance that that will happen. Ironically, when it comes to the UI on the PC or the laptop version of Apple Music, it's not intuitive at all. Whereas in Spotify, laptop versions or the PC versions, it's incredibly intuitive, where you know if you right click over here, you know the next drop-up menu which is going to come on the right side is going to be add to your like music. Little stuff like that, it just makes streaming more easier, more exciting and more fast, to be honest. Because if you want to add a song to your library in Apple Music desktop version, you have to go to the right, select the plus icon and then click it again to download it. It's just a whole another process and it's just longer. So again, when it comes to the mobile devices, yes, Apple Music is incredibly better when it comes to the UI. But when you talk about the laptop or the desktop, yes, Spotify is definitely better when it comes to the UI. Moving on to the second part, now we're going to talk about the unique theme in each platform. Let's start off with Apple Music because I've been using Apple Music for a lot of time. Apple Music focuses mainly on albums, right? It gives you the exact feeling when you go to a shop and buy an album, a CD. Like this, when you go to a shop, you take the CD from the counter, then you bring it home and then you listen to it. By the way, I'm a huge J. Cole fan. You can see I have the off season with me. I didn't even open it yet because I bought this like a year ago. I didn't open it because I like collecting stuff. But regardless, Apple Music goes with the entire theme of albums. Moving on to Spotify, it's a completely different story. In Spotify, the main theme is playlists, where you can add your own music or your friends can add their music to your playlist and you can share and listen whenever and wherever you want. It's a completely different vibe. It's not like Apple doesn't support playlists at all. It does, but Spotify does it way better. And it's not like Spotify doesn't support albums. It does, but Apple Music does it 10 times, maybe 20 times even better. Those are the two different themes when it comes to the different platforms. Moving on to the third and the most important part when it comes to myself is the music quality. Let me tell you this. No matter how Spotify tries to do it, Apple Music, for now, today is the 16th of February 2025. Right now, Apple Music is killing it when it comes to the music quality. With the Dolby Atmos and the surround sound system, you cannot match the sound quality of Apple Music. Spotify, yes, it's not bad at all, but you put those AirPods on, turn on voice isolation, dude, it's a completely different vibe. So if I were to choose between these two platforms, I would personally go for Apple Music. Even though the UI may be better at the most time on Spotify, for me, Apple Music is more convenient for me Because of the Apple ecosystem, obviously. I use a lot of Apple products. I don't use any Android at all. So, yeah, Apple Music is the cup of tea for myself. But that may not be for you. If you guys do prefer Apple Music or if you guys do prefer Spotify, please make sure to comment down below. That was my take on which is better, Apple Music or Spotify. Let me know your take as well. Catch you guys in the next one.